Good morning. Buenos dias. Hola. I'm so happy. We're so delighted to have you here today this morning. My name is Pat Garbea. I'm here representing the Hispanic League of Winston-Salem. And we are here to present to you a morning of mariachi music. And we brought a wonderful and amazing young student from Las Vegas, Nevada. And she's a mariachi student herself. She's been in mariachi since middle school, but she's been singing most of her young life. And she's 14 years old, and she is entering high school and going into a higher level of mariachi music. Some of you may have heard her singing just a few moments ago, so you're just going to see a very talented and amazing young woman. And Josie Borges is here today to talk to you about what it's like to be in mariachi in a school just like yours. Whether you're in middle school or in high school, it's a possibility here in our own city and school system. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Yes. Who would like to be in a mariachi band? Raise your hands. Actually, I know I would. I want to go back to high school and do this. So without further ado, I'm going to present this wonderful young woman. She will also be performing at Fiesta this Saturday, September 22nd. This is our Latino festival that the Hispanic League presents in downtown Winston-Salem. It's a free event, and we invite you all to come out and enjoy this event where Josie will perform as well with the mariachi at 2:30 that afternoon on our main stage. So without further ado, I present to you Josie Borges. Thank you.
Awake? Are you guys excited? Yeah. You guys like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was good? Yeah. Are you guys even awake? Come on, guys. You're excited. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about mariachi and just the basics of what it really is and how many of you guys really know where mariachi's from and where it comes from, or you know where? Does anybody know? No? See one hand up there? One hand right there? Okay, so I'll be telling you guys, and hopefully I'll do a good job. So, okay. See, I don't really know how to change this, but can we go to the next slide, please? Thank you. Okay, so the first slide is what is mariachi? So mariachi is a very, I would have to say, cultural and traditional thing that we do, I would say, as a Hispanic. It's a little group of a couple people. We play different instruments. Well, I'll talk about the instruments later. Actually, this picture right here at the bottom, I took that at the Museum of Music. So they have a section of just mariachi, and it will go into detail about where it came from, where it started. It actually started to get very popular in the 19th century, and it was played by the workers, and they used to work in these big houses, and at a point they would get kicked out of their jobs. So these workers would go play, and they would, instead of working all the time, they would play music all the time. So they'd play the instruments, and they'd go from town to town playing these different songs, and just kind of enjoying life, and yeah. So can we go to the next slide, please? Okay. So, as you can see, there's a list of the songs, of the types of songs we play. We have boleros, which are slow love songs. So for all you guys out there, if you like have a crush on a girl, you could like go to their window and just like throw a rock or something and like play a song for them, like sing your heart out to the girl that you love. We have our rancheras, which are our fast songs. They talk about the way, like, kind of the love for your town or your city or Not so much a person, but a place or a thing. That's what they'll talk about there. And then the polkas are, you know, have you guys ever heard of the like jazzy polkas from Germany? That they have that background there. And, then the sones are they're like flocorico. Does anybody know what flocorico is? Yeah? They have the big long skirts and they'll dance with the mariachis in front. Yeah? And so we'll play those songs and we'll have our flocorico group at our school will go up and they'll dance to the sones that we play. Then we have the cumbias. Does anyone know who Selena is? Yeah! Okay, so you guys know that's very, it's funny because it's not really mariachi music, but when you take a cumbia and you make it a mariachi song, it's like the most popular thing out there right now. It's like super like awesome for you to just see a cumbia being played by a mariachi group. It's really awesome. We have our instrumentals, which I'm pretty sure for all my band and orchestra majors, or you guys know what those are, right? Because so we'll have just the instruments playing fast or slow songs. And then our last two are huastecos and huapangos, which are kind of in the same family. I'll be singing huapango after in a little while. We'll have the long notes and the high-pitched, you know, the crazy stuff, basically. Not a lot of the groups in Las Vegas play huapangos because they're very difficult songs to do. So yeah, mariachi started in, a lot of people say it started in Jalisco, which is a little town in Mexico. And they'll have the plaza, the mariachi plaza there. And all of these mariachi groups will join up together in this one plaza, and they'll all play different songs. They'll all, you know, jam out. Jam sessions we'll have, and we just all play the same song, and we'll all basically, you know, we'll enjoy that. That's kind of like our fun. Then we have this picture in the middle here. There's multiple pictures to this picture. There's one picture, but there were 900 students in Las Vegas that all went to Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. And we played like a couple songs together, and we tried to set the world record for the most mariachis playing in one place. And it was really crazy. It gets like really loud. It was really fun too. Like there's tons of new people that you get to meet. You get to go from district to district and kind of, you know, figure out which group belongs where and all those other cool things. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can read the side with all the colors. This is kind of why students are taking an interest in mariachi. I have multiple friends that I asked before I came, and I asked them, you know, what made you have an interest in mariachi? And those were their responses. I have they're from two different schools. So my school, which is Las Vegas Academy of the Arts, and then Del Sol Academy of the Arts. So I have a couple people from different schools, and a lot of them started because their parents, it brought good flashbacks for them. You know, their parents loved it, and they just can tell stories. I actually opened up a whole new world for myself when I joined mariachi. I got to talk to all my aunts and uncles about what they used to do when they were younger, and they used to sing in different groups and just really like have fun with a whole lot of the singing. And I know that my friend Ulysses, I don't know if you guys can see in the pink, she said she really likes the suits, and there's different types of suits. Like this is a traditional suit. I only have this suit, so yeah. It's just really nice to, it kind of makes me feel like, you know, prideful. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, I really like it though, because you know, you feel really bougie and really fancy when you have like, got the bow, like, you know, I look really Gucci, so Can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, so this is my two groups at my current school. If you guys can see at the bottom left corner, these two pictures with the girls in the skirts, that's our all-female group that we have at our school. So it'll just be all the girls, and we'll have each they'll play different instruments. And then we have these two pictures right here on the right side. This is our top group. This is our boys and girls group. And this is them winning first place at the different middle schools and high school competitions that we host. They get very busy. We'll have, our three main judges in the front, and then we'll have them grading us on if we play our music correctly, if the music's clear, if the music's really, articulated the right way. So, I don't know, do you guys do festival here? Do you guys do festival? So we have a festival picture up in the left corner right there. We go and we'll play in front of these, three judges or whatever. They'll grade us on how our mariachi group is doing at our school, and how it's really grown and how it's flourishing or whatever. And they'll grade us on if we played the right way, if we played the songs the correct way as well. And we get first, which is the top superior, and then it goes down the list from there. And yeah, I have some of their responses as why they got into mariachi as well. I don't know if you guys can read those, and you guys read those already. But yeah, I know a lot of people from the groups actually were pretty close. We get really close in the mariachi community. You have tons of people with you all the time, always supporting you, and really trying to help you with your instrument. How many of you guys play an instrument here? Okay, nice. So do you guys have orchestra and band and all those good programs, That's nice. I enjoy orchestra and band. My sisters I have three older sisters, and they're all in orchestra. And I decided to do something different. I was like, I'm gonna come over here, you can go over there in your orchestra section, I'm gonna be over here in my mariachi section, like just chilling. Okay, so can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, so these are the competitions and concerts that I played at. I have the Mariachi National Competition, which is in California, hosted by Jose Hernandez. He's a big mariachi star. Like, he played for some of the Disney movies. He orchestrates a lot of the music for just different scenes in movies and that stuff in general. I have a picture with him, which is really cool. I have a picture of two of the people that I met from other competitions, and we became really close friends. And we like to think of it as a friendly competition. We don't like to, go head on and be really mean about everything like you see in the movies. Everybody's, fighting each other, and it's just like really ugly. We like to, make friends, add each other on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all that good stuff. So I have the Mariachi Vargas Extravaganza, which is one of the biggest competitions. That's me in the vocal competition last year. And I'll be performing in that dress at the Fiesta. If you guys come, you guys will see me there. So, this is my group down here in the corner. My group is, they perform there as well. We do the competition there. And, if you look at the top right, that's my group performing at one of the schools. That's another competition that we do. And then we have Mariachi All City. Do you guys do All City here? Or, yeah, you guys do All City here or no? You guys don't know what it is? Okay, so we'll try out for these different groups. So we have beginning, intermediate, and advanced. We'll try out, they'll place us in which group, and then we'll do a week study of music, and we'll go into it. Like, every single day, we get days off from school. We're allowed to get out of school for that day and go to wherever we're practicing, study the music, and Yeah. How many of you guys like to travel and like get out of school for like a week or two? Yeah. I'm out of school right now for this week because I came here to talk to you guys about mariachi, so this is really cool. Yeah, you get out of school, that's not a good thing because you get really behind on your work, but it's very important to I would have to say stay up on your work in mariachi, so when you go to travel to those different places, you keep everything in order, you have to be very organized with everything, it's a lot of work. Can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, so these are the instruments in mariachi. I'm pretty sure you guys know what a guitar is, acoustic guitar. How many of you guys play guitar? Woo! I'm just learning guitar, so it's really cool. Do you guys know what a guitarrón is? The big bass that you guys seen up here? So that we call that the heart of mariachi, because without a guitarrón, it's like you can't have a mariachi. You'll have everybody going everywhere, and it'll just sound really funky. So we need a guitarrón. And then we have our vihuela. Yeah, this is our guitarrón right here. Can you play a little bit for us? Pretty good, right? Then I'll say we have the vihuela, which is, I call it the baby guitarrón because it has the same, details as the guitarrón, but it is higher in pitch, so here I'll give you guys a little. And then we have our trumpet. So can you hear the trumpet, please? I call my trumpet my baby because I take it everywhere with me. I have my case all the time. Everybody's like, what's that? I'm like, my trumpet, of course. Why would I go anywhere without my trumpet? It's so important. To me, it's my baby. So we have the harp, which I'm pretty sure you guys know what a harp is. We don't have a harp up here, so I can't show you what it sounds like, but it's really nice. Some of the groups have it in Las Vegas, not all of the groups. So yeah, and then we have our violin, which our very fancy violin. We have first violin, second violin, and third violin. We'll do each different, harmonizations for the violin as well. So then we have our rare instruments you find in mariachi, which are in the corner. So we have the flute. How many of you guys play the flute? Plays the flute? Yeah, with instruments. I love the flute. It's so nice. Okay, so we're running short on time, sadly. But this amazing woman right here is my mother. She's pretty great. Okay, so parents are very important in mariachi. They support you all the way. She brought me here from Las Vegas. She forced me, I'm just kidding, no, she helps me with practicing, and she really she really is my basically support for whatever I do. And without her, I wouldn't really be in mariachi because, she's important. So, yeah. Here's my mother.
So, parent involvement in this program is very important because, as you guys know, because you guys are all in the arts, there's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of concerts and a lot of preparation, a lot of after-school practice. So I thought that I was busy with the other three who are in choir and orchestra. But when Josie joined mariachi, it was a whole nother level. So yeah, there was a lot of practice that we had, a lot of paloozas, which are nights that we have 15 different schools that have mariachi programs in Las Vegas. And they all kind of encourage and push each other. They compete with each other, local competitions. I think we had a video of a palooza. Well, the paloozas are put on by the parents for the most part. We have to kind of put together kind of like a PTA kind of group. And we have to delegate different tasks to each parent. And we make the food, we sell food there, we charge for the people to get into the palooza, and it's our biggest fundraiser that we do. But it helps us to pay for all of the trips that they take and the different trajes that they have to buy. And yeah, so just quick to let you know if there's any parents here. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's well worth it. It's a very rewarding program to be part of, and we have a lot of fun. So I encourage you to be part of the mariachi group if you guys get that started here. Hopefully you guys do. So, yeah. So thank you guys. Also, there's some information that I put together, and Karen Morris, she has it, and she'll be handing it out for those who are interested. So thank you. Thank you guys very much for being here.
Okay, so I have to like zoom through this. So we have our hat, we have our suit, you know, our fancy suit. So we have the hats, sombreros, that we wear. They're big, fancy, like, you know, they have the design around them. This is one I brought because I need to show you guys. So then we have different layers to the trajes. We have our jacket, and then we have our vest, and then there's like 3 different layers underneath that. So it's like really hot. Then we have, for the girls, we'll have, sometimes we'll have rebosos. So this is reboso, we tie it in waist, you know, it looks kind of like a belt. And then we have our belts for both guys and girls. And then we'll have our boots, our fancy, you know, long boots or short boots or what. There's tons of different styles and a whole lot of things out there. And then the guys will wear the pants, and then the girls will wear their skirts. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Can we go to the next slide, please? So this is a very important slide. So how many of you guys want a mariachi group here? Like, want to be in a mariachi group? You guys want to have the experience of being in, you know, a group? Oh, come on, guys. More hands, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. How many of you guys don't speak Spanish? I don't speak Spanish at all. Like, maybe a little bit, like I say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Like, other little stuff like that. But I don't speak Spanish, like, at all. Like, it's kind of difficult, but once you get the grasp of it, you can run with it from there. I sing a lot of songs, but I learned how to pronounce the words with my dad, because my dad is Hispanic, from Yucatan, Merida. So I have to go over the words with him, word by word, and kind of, you know, get the grasp of how to pronounce the different words and how to, you know, go over what parts, and instead of saying different words that don't mean a good thing, and actually say the words that are in the song. So it was really hard for me to really get into the mariachi thing. I wasn't accepted at first because I look like a white girl, basically. I want to say that right now. Not a lot of people liked seeing me in the mariachi. They didn't like watching me perform, or, you know, they didn't like me in their class, basically. And I have an African-American friend over in Las Vegas, and she's in mariachi. And she speaks a little bit of Spanish too, but not a lot. And we shared our experiences with each other. Sadly, I didn't have time to put a picture of her on here, but she's been in mariachi for her whole high school year. It was crazy because she got into the music thing, and we kind of met up at a palooza, and we were talking for a while because there's not a lot of people that are, you know, different races in mariachi. Like, I wasn't accepted into the classroom because I was a different color, you know, or like I'm Mexican, I'm white and Mexican, so that's what I call myself. I'm a Mexican. So I was like, I don't really know what to do here, but I was like, you know what? I like mariachi. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do mariachi because it's an awesome thing to do, you know. And then we started doing the suits, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, everything in this is great. I have this quote here: "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" For a long time in my school, mariachi wasn't accepted either. So we had, like, you know, group projects. They said involve your majors in them, and I was like, man, how am I gonna involve mariachi into my project? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, that's kind of weird. And my friends were like, oh, you can't involve that in our project, like, it's mariachi. And I was like, that's disrespectful, because mariachi is my culture, my tradition, my, you know, my excitement. It's why I wake up in the morning time, you know, that's what I do. How many of you guys kind of changed your mind on mariachi? Like, how many of you guys, you know, want to be in mariachi now? I mean, it's serious. It's serious. So yeah, you guys can do it. You guys can do it. I want to try to start a program here. Maybe even see you guys at some of the competitions that we do, you know? You guys could travel from here to all the way to San Antonio, Texas to go do, you know, the extravaganza for mariachi. You know, get your group up there, get your group out there, you know. Maybe even start in a couple different schools. I know that there's high school and middle school here, correct? So who's middle school? Woo! Middle school. Are you guys proud to be in middle school, or are you guys just, you know, like, you know, kind of? What about high school students? High school. So I'm a freshman in high school. It's been exciting, kind of. Yeah. It gets to the point where mariachi is accepted into these different areas and life and stuff. Okay, so can we go to the final slide, please? So this is the end of the slide. You guys can add me on Instagram. My Instagram is up there. It's 11585girl. The L kind of went down. I didn't fix it. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about anything, and you guys want to talk to me about something, or, you know, if you guys end up starting a mariachi program here, and you guys need a little help with something, you know, just text me, you know, let me know. So yeah. This is the end. I believe we're going to start with our performance now. So.
Ya no me cantes cigarro, que acabe tu sonsonete, que tu callo muerte en el alma, con un puñal surete, sabiendo que cuando cantas, terminando a su muerte. Marinero, marinero, ese es verdad que sabes, porque distinguir para volar, me llevo del techo herido, la casa para llorar, me dijo